What was that process like for you this last week to kind of get yourself back, ready to play today?
Every day, take care of my body every day, do whatever steps necessary to be healthy. Obviously, I miss being out there. Watch the game against Orlando. I think then we played the game at home. I don't remember who played at home. Sorry, Brooklyn, and then play again against Golden State. Just seeing the team, how good the team is, and how good the guys are playing, and you kind of miss it. But at the end of the day, it's a decision that you have to take. I gotta get healthy. I want to be 100%. I just want to just do my part in the team to be great. As I said, I did everything I could necessary just to be in a good position to be able to just go out there and compete with my teammates.
Did you want to assert yourself early in that way? I mean, it looked like you were aggressive.
No, I was just trying to play within the game, and today the game just came to me. It was one of those games that I was able to get to my spot, be able to score in the paint, and then when I just got my rhythm, I just tried to stay aggressive throughout the whole game, and just tried to wait for them to figure out ways to kind of stop me. They did at times, and I was just trying to make the right decision, which was passing the ball to my teammates, and I was able to knock down shots.
You couldn't stop Chris either. I mean, you guys scored 31 points together in the third quarter. Can you talk about, you and him, dominating that third quarter?
I'm just happy that he's able to be in the starting lineup and just be out there with him again and just have the band together. I think this was the first game that the whole team was healthy, and it just makes the game easier. I think me being out there makes the game easier for him, and him being out there makes the game easier for me. And we just try to play off one another, and know when he's cooking, and just you got to give him the ball and just let him do what he do. And there's sometimes that it's Chris, sometimes it's Drew, sometimes it's Brooke, and I just try to, as I said, just play off them, and they just make the game easier for me. They find me in the paint, they find me in rolls, in lobs, in the transition, and I try to set as many screens as I can for them so I can open them up to go downhill and do what they do.
Throughout this season, you play that kind of like three-man game between you, Drew, and Chris. A lot of times it's been Drew with the ball. You send a screen for him.
Yes.
Tonight it was Chris. Just did it feel? Chris kind of said, kind of felt like what it's always felt like. What did it feel like to you?
It felt good. Obviously, I kind of missed this. Just going down the stretch, and you have the three best players having the ball, and you have your two best ball handlers, making decisions down the stretch. Either is that shoot for themselves or create for themselves, or give them the ball in the row or in a lob, or just get independent and finding an open three. But it just feels good. I feel like we've done it so many times. We've been so many games that way, and we didn't have the opportunity to do this as much this year. And just three of us being out there again, it feels really good. I'm not going to jinx it, knock on wood. I just want us to keep on being healthy, and the sky is the limit. We've played not as many games this year, but we've been in that position together, three of us, so many times. We kind of know, what we're looking for, what we're trying to get to, and I think we are, mature. 28, he's 32, and Drew is 33. We just, we not try to make it our show. We just try to create the best shot possible for the team, and I just love just being a part of two guys that always make good decisions down the stretch, and I just try to play off them.
Were you surprised about that foul late, like as you were kind of dribbling the ball
out? I don't know. I'm just trying to play the game. To be honest with you, I didn't understand what happened. I feel it's, they told me that he pushed me in my back. I didn't know if he pushed me or did he, because I'm not seeing. I didn't fail. I just kind of keep on moving, and then I just, saw Brooke, being upset, and he usually is not that upset. He was yelling, "Don't do that again! Don't push him like that!" And then I realized, I was like, "Oh man, he pushed me in my back." Obviously, I appreciate Brooke having my back. That's my guy. Not just on the court, off the court for life. He's my guy, and definitely gonna pay for his tax. I'm gonna reimburse him. I already told him, but it's I just appreciate people having my back, because at the end of the day, like as much as you want to get in people's face and like kind of stand up for yourself, it's something that I try not to do as much. I try to focus on my game, and people kind of understand that and take my kindness for weakness, and but my teammates are there to have my back and say that, hey, you can be doing this no more, and I appreciate them doing that for me.
How have you kind of grown into that? I feel like a younger you was like more fiery or more willing to, if someone pushes you, you're going to push. Do you get what I'm saying? Like to get to this point.
I understand what my role is. My role is to try to help my team win games, and I'm going to try to do that in the best of my ability. There's going to be times that I'll be upset, and I might get in somebody's face if it's crossing the line, which I've done in the past. But now I just don't see the reason why in the game that we are up 8. I don't see the reason why to get in somebody's face, but I do appreciate my teammates having my back. There's no doubt of that, and it goes vice versa. I'm going to try to have their back in the best of my ability.
What do you make of the Kings' improvement this year, and what do you think they need to do to elevate themselves maybe to another level?
Just time. They're playing great basketball. Second in the West, I think, right now. Playing fast, creating open threes, finding open guys. They have a great big, they can pass, they can score, they can rebound. That he's playing unbelievable. Great point guard, great shooters. It's time. As they grow, as they get over themselves and try to, like now this year they're having a great unbelievable year. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to probably go deep into the playoffs. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to come in here and beat them. 1 second. So it's no matter of time. They will figure it out, and they're going to be a very, very good team. But they need to go to the playoffs. They need to win a series, lose a series, play Game 7, win on the road, and all that is going to give them experience, and they're going to be a really, really good team in the future.
Is Serge Ibaka, is he still a screen setter and rebounder to you? Or is he more than that?
He's one of my best friends. Even in the small time he spent here with the Bucks, our relationship was unbelievable. I probably, from the time he left the team, I've probably FaceTimed him like 20 times. I FaceTime him in the middle of the night. We have great relationship, and it's more than basketball. It's one of my friends.